There we go, Pete. I'll start with a tour. These are my Blu-rays, so go quite near. These are my favourite films, trilogy there, Back to the Future. Blu-ray is amazing. The young ones, Only Fools and Horses, Total Recall. And then you've got on this side, The Thing, Goonies, Willy Wonka, 48 Hours, Die Hard, Flashdance. Ooh, we remember it, don't we? Jaws, 48 Hours, Karate Kid, Hitcher. So that. And these are my Blu-rays. Stand By Me, Top Gun, Ghostbusters, Indiana Jones. And then we come down to the normal ones, which on this side, Peter Kay, George and Mildred, Heartbeat, Cheers, Cutting It, filmed in Manchester. I don't know if you remember that. It was Amanda Holden. Mad Dogs is a good one. Young Ones there again. Heartbreak High was my favourite when I was a teenager. Australian drama, a bit like Grange Hill. Hill Street Blues, Hunting Hitler, well recommended. Spartacus. And then you come down, Casualty. I can't find any more Casualties. I can only find the first three on eBay. Ashes to Ashes, Life on Mars, that was filmed in Manchester. Chef, Lenny Henry, that was a good one. And then you've got the Bill series. I saw on Precinct 13, that's the top one. All the Star Wars, Indiana Jones, oh no, Dungeons and Dragons cartoon from when I was a kid. Obviously, gotta have the 18, man, you know. Bread, Royal Family, and then you come down here. I've got 1 to 9 of London's Burning. Shouldn't be doing this at my age. Minder, Neighbours. They are really hard to get because you can't get them anywhere in England, so I got them on eBay. It's like in German, and it gives you an option of watching in English, which obviously I watch in English. Men Behaving Badly, yep. So we'll go to these. And then we've got Smith and Jones, Detectives. That was a funny one, that actually. Man About the House, Roger, Tucker's Luck, Common as Muck, that was filmed in Manchester as well. Edward Woodward, Rusty's Soul, MASH, The Bill, Lovejoy, Rising Damp, Elm Street Nightmare, The Equalizer, Edward Woodward, Sweeney. That was more your era, the 70s. Prison Break's top. This Life was like a good one about lawyers. Boone, yes. Battlestar Galactica. And you got Mrs. Merton, the one that Roy was in. Roy Williams, Rocky. And then you got Clocking Off, that was all filmed in Manchester. Don't know if you remember them. The Fall Guy. And then you come into here, put the light on, and you got a few more. Dead Souls, these are not as good as the ones that I've got in my cabinet. Or PlayStation 4, 5 games, Diamond Geezer, Drop Dead Fred, Incredibles, Chicken Run, and then you got Game On. Remember Game On, that series of comedy? Well, let's skip the Mamma Mia one, but I like the music. I'll Be the Zane Pet. Got to have a bit of I'll Be the Zane. Ozzy. Shameless. You used to like that, didn't you? And you got PS4 games. Different Strokes. Remember that? Angry Kid. And you got Point Break, Buzzbee, Planet of the Apes, and a few others. That's it. So that's that collection. So that's my collection. And then you've got the David Bowie rug in the background. This is my living room that I'm in. And then you've got the Dungeons and Dragons. And let's see if I can make that a bit brighter. That's better. Banana Man. There we go. This one here that you'll remember, I don't know if you remember this, horror Neon Maniacs. I love that horror. Then you got the Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Slimer. And then you got my sweethearts from being a kid. Flashdance and Elizabeth Shue out of Karate Kid. I don't know which one I'd pick, it's a hard choice. And then you got the Wonder Years, Grange Hill. And then you got Ray Winston in Scum. Yeah, so got my Outrun machine, which you can play as a racing game. It's an old arcade, and I've got a load of DVDs over here as well. All Olden Fields and Horses. So yeah, and all that wall there, all horror stuff up there, but all the wall up here is dedicated to Roy. All pictures and stuff of Roy. Obviously not that one. Middle one is George Best, but all the others are. And there's his hat and stick. And there's my, I don't know if you remember, Midnight Caller was one of my favourites. I've got the whole series. It's really hard to get because it's copyrighted in England. You can't get it anywhere because of the music. So there's a little tour of my living room, of my collection. Enjoy.